I want to chat with my Aries real quick. If you're not an Aries, please scroll. Thank you. Now, Aries, if you're an Aries, you probably experience headaches often. And I'm actually doing this video in response to one of the comments that I received of an Aries basically, wanting to understand the dynamic and the relationship there. Okay? We Aries rule the head. Every sign has its own body parts. Okay? If you study astrology, if you learn about the Aries, astrologically speaking, we are the head. We literally rule the head. Okay? So most pressure that we receive and experience in this realm, it's going to directly impact us through our head. Okay? And we have to be very, very careful, guys. Very, very careful, because the head, a lot goes on in there. Right? So most ways this happens, okay, is because you as an Aries are suppressing your true essence, whether it is through ideas that you're suppressing and not acting on, whether it's your voice that you're suppressing to keep peace in whatever situation you're in, whether relationship or at the job, workplace. You are suppressing your true essence and your authenticity to survive in one way or another. Right? The other day I shared about how I shrunk myself to hide who I was fully in terms of my accent. I would code switch to be more accepted, but it actually worked against me each time. Right? We Aries are born to stand and lead boldly, and especially in this timeline, your authenticity will flourish. Showing up fully as yourself will have you winning like you've never won before. Okay? Another reason we experience a lot of pressure through our head in the form of headaches is because we're not moving enough. We're not going outside, we are not taking walks, we're not going to the gym, and we're not being creative. Right? There's so many ways you can move. Whether it's through dancing, whether it's singing, whether it is poetry, whatever it is that you passionately enjoy, any discipline, you want to fully show up in that, especially in this timeline. It will be rewarded. I know many times you are overlooked or whatever the case may have been for you, Aries, but I'm telling you, in this timeline, the planets already rearrange themselves for this reason. So you want to make sure that you fully show up in who you are. I've said it in one of my videos that a moving Aries is a happy Aries. Right? We move, we don't stall. We are change makers. It's not really hard for an Aries to make changes if necessary. Right? Use that to your ability and win. Okay? But if you want to stop experiencing headaches, movement, creativity, and showing up authentically, you will not be able to do any of these things if you still want to entertain people, places, and things that are draining you. This is why I keep repeating in my videos, cut off all that is draining. Detach from people, places, and things that are not good for you, because you're not going to be able to fully show up in your true essence and actually win if you don't do those things. Right? If you want to cling on to the old life and the old people and even situations that are not good for you, it's going to be next to impossible. You are the head. Remember who you are and act like it. The head is supposed to be held high. And when you hang around people, places, and things that are not good for you, you begin to dim your light, and now your head is bowed like this. Okay? This is how you look like when you're functioning as an unevolved Aries, a stagnant Aries. This is how you look like when you're standing in your aura and in your power. Reduce the headaches by making the necessary changes and by moving and being free and being creative. That's all I wanted to say. I'm going to share more on this on my long form YouTube video. We'll chat later, Aries. I love you guys as always. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.